So my intake's already off in my air box. Took this board off. I'm going through here, get my heater core hoses off, my radiator hoses off, wire here, get my battery out, my battery box, my linkage. Alright, so I got my radiator hoses off, my battery out of here, my battery box. Got this wire unplugged right here. About to unhook this one and this one. Got my heater core hoses off. My linkage just pull up on this. Slide that back. Push these two tabs in. Pull that up. I'm gonna do that. My fuel line's already disconnected. You just got to push these two things out. And I just got a couple other wires and shit. Transmission lines and shit to disconnect. Now I come over here and I'll probably take that reservoir out. Alright, so I got a ground here. Follow this thing. Got a wire right here I'm gonna take off. It goes right here. I'm gonna take this wire off right here. Alright. Unplug this wire right here. Bitch. Should have another ground right here. So I'm gonna disconnect that ground. Alright, I'm also gonna go ahead and unplug this fan. It's got a bolt there. It's got a bolt down there. Two 8mm bolts. I'm gonna take them out and slide this fan up out of here to give me a little more room. I'm gonna take that line off of there. Take that reservoir up. Put a 10 there. And a 10 there. Alright, I'm done up here for now. I'm gonna go down here and get my wheels off. Get my exhaust off. Bottom transmission bolts and shit. So I got my tires off. Let's drop my exhaust down from here. And here and here. Just push this over the side. Disconnect my drive shaft right there. Take these 4 little bolts out right here. Take my motor mount off right here. Get my AC lines off while I'm down here. Ah, my camera. So I'm back up top. Do a couple things up here. Good, I'm gonna pop these clips out right here, which I already did. Pop this front bumper off. So I should have a couple of screws right here, and then I'm gonna have a screw in here, more than likely. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Get all them little screws out, and I'm gonna pop this bumper on off of here. Now I'm gonna pop this thing off of here and get my fans out. Alright, so all I had to do was take these little side screws out right here, and the bumper just pulls right off. Unhook your light down there. It's gonna come off of here. I just gotta pick up. So I got one more screw over here. I got my other screw out. Show you how this thing just comes off of there. And I wasn't gonna smack the ground with it, but it did. So I'm gonna go ahead and unplug my fog lights and shit. I'm gonna go set my bumper somewhere. So I'm back over here on this Lincoln. Get this thing rusted way down. Really gonna let it up in the air to get everything else. Everything looks like it's off from up top. I got my 2 transmission lines. I'll probably take them off from down here at the side. I'll show you. And my AC lines, I'm gonna get them off from down there also, man, because they're just. I'm gonna take this 113 out, but the rest I'm gonna get from down there, man, because they're really a bitch. Down here, I just got my calipers off, put them up there. I'm gonna get these nuts off next. Took my wheel sensor out right here, and I'm gonna get this axle nut off. Get the strut off right here, and push my axle on out of there. Let the rest of that shit hang. Do the same thing over here. Get my 2 nuts out, my bolts out, my nut off for here and off. Got my wheel sensor out. Got my brake caliper off. Alright, I took my front bumper off so I could take this off right here. It's all zoomed in on me, but it's a couple 10s, a couple 13s, 12s right here. Take that off, set that to the side, let it hang. Get these other 3 right here. And I'm also gonna get me a wrench and take these 2 transmission lines off right here. It's the easiest way to take them off. Also, see, I got these mount bolts. I'm gonna go ahead and get that one. I'm gonna go ahead and get the other one. And then I don't know if I can show it to y'all or not, but I'm gonna get my steering off. There we go. We'll get it off right here. Already got the wheels straight, so I'm gonna take that little bolt out and then pop it on up right in between there with a pry bar. Pop. Do that. Alright, so I got my axle nuts off. Pull my axle bolts out. Looks like I might have to knock them out. Oh, man. So I was gonna show y'all, but basically I'm just gonna tap them. Now I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and I'm gonna pull a screwdriver there, tap the rest of the way out of that bitch. So I just knocked them out with my screwdriver. Alright. Now I'm gonna push this out. Pull it out. Shake it a little bit. Bitch. Alright, now that's out. So just everything else just drop. Make sure ain't nothing catching. Put my wheel sensor up there. Got my thing zip tied up there. I'm gonna do the same to the other side and get my lines off. Alright, so I got my 2 transmission lines off. Oh man. Now I gotta make sure they out of the way when I come down with this thing. So I'm probably gonna tuck them up here somewhere. I can't see. Tuck them up in there somewhere. Alright. Took my mounting nut off on both sides. Alright. Pop my steering off. Popped the bolt out and I just popped up on it with my pry bar, and I also marked it. So that's all. Just looking around, everything is disconnected up there. My exhaust right here, it's gonna be in the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get somebody to help me probably, because it's big, and I'm just gonna pop it off here. Pop it off here. Pop it off here. And I'm gonna pop it off here. Ain't nobody here right now, so I might just get my little box and pop it off here and just put it up under here. Get that box, put it up under here and let the car down, pop all my shits off, and let my car up and slide the exhaust up on out of here. That's how you do it by yourself, man. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and a couple other little things. I'll show y'all what I'm doing. So I'm up here, I got my radiator fan up. Got my AC line off, and this one I just leave on here and just leave it right there. Put my hose over here, so I don't get caught up. So I got one more, 2 power steering lines. I'm gonna take them off. One wire right here, I'm gonna unplug. And then I think that's about it. I'm gonna go back to the bottom and get ready to drop her ass on out of here. Alright, so I got my 1 power steering line off, and I just took the whole reservoir up. 2 tins. And set it on top of the motor. Everything else disconnected. I'm gonna go ahead and take these motor mounts loose, just like I did my last one. I'm gonna take these 2 out first. I'm gonna jack it up. I'm gonna take this one out. Take this one out back here. I'm gonna take this one out right here. There's 3 of them. I'm gonna take them 4 out. Then on this side, I'm gonna take this one out. I'm gonna take this wire off. Motherfucker. This dumbass shit. Alright. And then I'm gonna take these 4 out. So, then I'm gonna go on up my car. I'll be ready to drop out. So then I'll be going to get my, just my 4 bottom bolts after this. Alright, so I got my motor mount, transmission mount off. Alright, everything's off this motherfucker that I can see. I'm gonna go down, look at the bottom, make sure. And then I'm coming out of here with it. So I do want to make sure ain't nothing gonna hang up on me. See a couple of hoses there, lines I need to just stick to the side somewhere. Alright, let my jack down. And as you see, my motor just basically is just fucking sitting there now. Alright. So I looked over everything. Got my 2 bolts out here and over there. I can't see shit right here. Alright, so I looked over everything. Everything looks loose. I'm gonna go ahead and put my box over here. I'm gonna come on down and get her close and get these 4 big bolts out. Now this is just gonna come on down with it, I believe. I hope I'm right. I think that's that power steering line I took loose. Yep. Alright. Yep. So take them 2 out and then take these 2 back ones out. I'm gonna go walk around, make sure ain't nothing hitting me. Catching nothing. Everything looks pretty smooth.